This Virginia Tech player might be the most overlooked running back in the 2025 NFL Draft. What is going on, everybody? Triple Abdullah here, coming at you with another video for the channel, and we're doing another draft prospect series episode. Appreciate the support, guys, and we are talking about a Hokie. I love talking about my Hokies. Before I get in this video, please make sure to like, comment, subscribe to the channel, and let's get straight to the video. Senior running back Tootin from VT, a notable prospect for the 2025 NFL Draft, standing at 5'11", weighing at 299 pounds. 99 would have been crazy. Tootin has demonstrated a blend of power and agility that makes him a compelling candidate for the next level. Early on in his career, he began at North Carolina A&T, where he showcased his talent by rushing for 1,363 yards and 13 touchdowns in the 2022 season. He then eventually transferred to Virginia Tech, seeking greater competition. Tootin, in his first season with the Hokies, accumulated 863 rushing yards and 10 touchdowns over 13 games. And then senior year, this past year, his performance peaked with a record-setting 266-yard game against Boston College, which I was there. It was crazy. He had 3 touchdowns as well. Despite an ankle injury later in the season, he managed to rush over 251 yards and 12 touchdowns in 9 games. And we can talk about his strengths. Contact balance. Tootin's low center of gravity and strength allows him to maintain balance through tackles, making him difficult to bring down. This dude sheds tackles like it's nothing. Short area quickness. He exhibits excellent acceleration, enabling him to exploit gaps in the defense effectively. And versatility. Beyond rushing, Tootin contributes as a receiver and kick returner, enhancing his value to NFL teams. Again, with the Commanders, we have B-Rob and Austin Eckler, but a guy that can do both, that would be great. And I can see that in Baseball too. And he can also return kicks. Last year, he took a 100 yard kickoff return to the house against a ranked Florida State team. So the special teams there, that gives him a bonus. That's what draft prospect or draft scouts are going to see. And another key is to look at he never fumbled in college. If I'm looking at it right, I don't see any fumbles. I see all zero. So that's huge. Again, not fumbling in the next level. That's what coaches want. NFL scouts are definitely looking at. That's brownie points right there. So Bayshall Tootin, man. And again, like looking at his stats, like 15 rushing touchdowns in 2024, 10 rushing touchdowns in 2023, 13 rushing touchdowns in 2022. And then the receiving yards isn't there, but the ability to do both. And this year, again, with the ankle injury, kind of hindered him, but still had a great year. And now we can talk about some weaknesses. Lateral agility. Scouts suggest that Tootin's side-to-side movement could be more fluid, potentially limiting his effectiveness on outside runs and his vision. There are notes indicating that his field vision may need refinement to better identify running lanes at the professional level. And again, when it comes to pass blocking, that's something he could definitely work on. Like many young prospects, his ability to pick up blitzes and protect the QB is a work in progress. Improving this area will be crucial for earning playing time early on in his NFL career, especially if he's out there blocking for Jaden Daniels. I mean, we want him, our young superstar QB, to be able to have a healthy career. I mean, we all saw what happened with his him like folding like a table against Atlanta, and our heart almost like gave out. And that was because of a poor block by Brian Robinson on a passing play. And then durability, again, like the ankle injury, it was a senior season, and then let's see if that will hinder on to his NFL career. But let's see how it'll affect the heavy workload. And I mentioned the field vision already. And this guy, outside of being a Hokie, the one thing I like talking about him for is the fact that he could fit the system that I want the Commanders to run offensively, where you have a power back in Brian Robinson. Let's be real, B-Rob, he's a big dude, but speed really isn't there. And I want to do what the Lions do, where they have Jahmyr Gibbs and David Montgomery. And it's so funny because I would say his pro comparison is David Montgomery. Contact balance, versatility, upside in his role, very strong. You could also point the likes to Elijah Mitchell, Devin Singletary. So if we have an offense where you got B-Rob and you have Austin Eckler that can do pass catching, but again, Austin Eckler's going up there in age, the contract situation, you just never know his future here. So this is a guy that you could potentially target in the fourth or fifth round. I'm not saying he's a day one, day two guy. I'm not saying he's the likes of Ashton Genty or Cam Skadabu. I keep forgetting how to pronounce his name. Or the other running backs, the upper echelon running backs in this draft. This is a guy that's just not being talked about. And I think the fact that he can do on special teams, receiving, rushing, and his ability to just shut off tackles, like this is a player that just not people are going to talk about until the combine, until we see his pro day. And I'm excited, man. I think maybe his ceiling will be that late third round, but I definitely could see him getting drafted. There's no way he's going in the seventh round. I think 3 to 5, I think that's where the he should be targeted. And I wouldn't mind if the Commanders take a shot at him because again, like we need that guy that can receive the ball in the backfield, but is very quick. And that system that the Lions run is just beautiful. And right now they're about to be 14-3 or 15-2. So you want to that's a great model to look at. But again, Bayshaw Tootin, man, I'm excited to see how he does in the pros. And I guess I can conclude off by saying he is an intriguing NFL prospect with tools to succeed as a multi-dimensional back. While he may not possess elite traits in all areas, his ability to adapt, his physicality, and his versatility makes him a valuable asset for teams seeking depth with upside. And the Senior Bowl and combo will be critical in solidifying his status as one of the most promising running backs in the 2025 draft. So let me know your guys' thoughts. I mean, his highlights, bro, like that Boston College game was just insane. Like he was just, and again, Boston College, it's Boston College, but setting records like that, transferring, not fumbling, you put all that together, very slept on prospect that I don't see anyone talking about. So let me know your guys' thoughts on this Hokie Bashaw 2 in who I hope is the commander. He is from New Jersey area, so East Coast ties. With that being said, guys, please make sure to like, comment, subscribe to the channel. Let me know should the commanders target him. Who do you guys want to see next in this draft prospect series? And yeah, I'm out. Peace. Head of the commanders.